Alright, I want to show one more thing here. I want to show the curve tool. I'm going to set this to a size 3 on the brush, and instead of the averager tool I've got it set to the curve tool. And here the strength is very important because that determines how fast your mountain goes up. I'm going to set it to about 30 right now. And what the curve tool does is it raises the terrain wherever you have your paintbrush. So it just raises it gently, sort of the opposite of the averager tool. It's not exactly opposite though, because sometimes I'd like it to curve down. And yeah, so far I haven't been able to figure out how to make it curve down. So then we go back to using the averager tool, and this is one way we can get a smoother transition between areas. I'm going to go back to size 4, I think, on our averager here. So we just smooth this out here, and that makes it so it's not quite as stark of a transition from this upper level to that lower level. And since we do have really quite a transition here, it probably wouldn't be grass. We would actually paint that your rock texture, which I have a rock right there. So I pick up the Alt key, I grab the rock. That's the wrong rock. I want the other rock. That rock. And I'm going to paint that rock right here on this edge, because we've quite a hill here actually. And so rather than making the whole world flat, because the whole world isn't flat, we're just going to paint some rocks through around here and try to level it out again with our terrain tool. And it's getting out onto our patio again, so now we're going to have to grab this here. So we're going to grab this height out here that we used before and control and clip it down again, and then average it again. I'm going to get that 3, and I'm going to leave it at a strength of 30, and that should give us a softer transition. Do that right through here. Make sure we don't have too much of a clip there. Now that rocky texture allows us to have a little clipping, but I don't want a lot of sharp edges. I don't really like the sharp edges, so I smooth it as much as I can, and I think that looks better. So now you know how to use the curve tool and the control flattener and the average smoother to get a more consistent look and feel to the world using the terrain brushes. So, and that's how you use the press control to flatten. Just use the left click mouse for painting and switch between curving and averaging, and that's usually the most that you need to do.